But when you think of Detroit, you think of the Big Three. By the way, they're not called the Big Three anymore. They're now the Detroit Three because they've all been downsized. Ford has a lot of new product, especially the Focus. It's going to be very important for Canada. Chevrolet and General Motors announced a bunch of new cars that will be coming out in 2010. And we're here in the Jeep, Dodge, and Chrysler Pavilion, and they have not much. You can actually hear the sound of crickets. They didn't have a press event. They didn't unveil any cars. What they did was they brought a couple of Fiat 500s over to show what they might be bringing to North America. They actually have said it's going to come, but when? They brought a Lancia over to show. They didn't have a whole lot, so they reverted to the oldest trick in the auto show world. What do auto journalists love more than shiny cars? Beautiful women. Remember the 1980s when Honda introduced the thrifty CRX? Well, the same kind of car is back with the global introduction of the production CRZ Hybrid. Smaller than the Honda Insight Hybrid, this three-door hatchback is promising an efficient and fun-to-drive character. From Germany was the Volkswagen Concept Coupe. This might be a hint as what the next generation Jetta might look like. BMW's unveiling of the Concept Active E was electric. Based on the 1 Series, this full electric car will go into a trial fleet in 2011. It will be powered by the second generation electric drivetrain from the Mini E. One of the hottest looking vehicles comes from GMC. A concept vehicle that looks boxy and unique enough to take on the Nissan Cube, Kia Soul, and Scion. The suicide doors offer huge access to the interior, and GMC claims that a bicycle can be placed in the interior with the wheels on. Well, the North American International Auto Show is dominated by the large manufacturers, and a lot of them are promoting their green technology. But it's not always the big guys that have the most interesting cars. A small company, CT&T, based in Korea, they provide small, low-speed electric cars to areas in North America that allow them on their roads. And it's not just for you. They can be used for all kinds of different applications. Check it out for yourself. Or a police car. Now, I don't know how quickly they could get to an emergency with this little electric car, but if they pulled you over, you might not mind, right?
Exactly.
Of course, the amazing Turbo Snake, just to name a few. These are ideas... For the love of God!
Playing Lady Gaga.
No!
Playing ABBA.
The Detroit Auto Show isn't all serious. Kia had one of the most unique presentations using a well-known TV pitchman.
Sick of scattered CDs and frustrated by current voice technology, you're the amazing Turbo Snake.
The Detroit Auto Show might not have had the number of huge vehicle introductions as past years, but it's still an important auto show. 5,000 auto media from around the world certainly think so. Many of the cars we mentioned here will be embraced by Canadians looking for inexpensive and thrifty vehicles to fulfill their basic transportation needs.